Hello boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, my name is Vince, also known as PleasantKenobi on the internet. I'm the Magic the Gathering content creator equivalent of going on a stag do to Barcelona and having your phone and your wallet stolen when drugged. That's a story I can perhaps tell you another time, or you can watch the stream VOD from Monday where I did explain what happened. Yeah. It was an ordeal. Anyway, we're trying something a bit different this week. I got wrecked in like all of the modern leagues that I played. I played like 3 modern leagues and just got completely destroyed throughout them with the deck that I was planning to play this week. So I've decided to make a shorter video using that content, or that recorded information, that recorded video even, words. And this week, I'm going to play some Cube, but I'm going to do a slow play. Not like, certain pros slow play and then get accused of other pros during Hall of Fame ballots. Topical humour. That was topical humour there. But more so that I'm not going to have this video be as hyper-kinetic and ridiculous as my normal videos, but I'm still going to cut out all the shit, all the chaff, and just play some fucking Magic, you know? For those of you that don't know what Legacy Cube is, it's basically a custom set made from all the most powerful cards in Magic, barring the cards that are obnoxious and only get played in Vintage. So there is all of the Legacy staples like Stoneforge Mystic that can't be unbanned in Modern because of reasons. If we join leagues, we don't play against the people we're drafting against. If we join single limb, we play against the people we're drafting against. So reading the table becomes more important. So objectively, the most powerful cards in this pack are probably Inferno Titan, Treachery. Yeah, it's just those two. There is a lot of fixing here. There are also Mana Dorks. I don't know if pack 1 pick 1ing and Mana Dork is really a good place to be. But don't forget, we need to care about signals here because we're playing against the rest of the table. So we can prioritise fixing to allow us to go into whatever we want later down the line. And we don't have to be married to our first pick either. That's what LSV says. I wouldn't listen to my drafting advice. I'm just a fucking scrub from Britain. So we are going to take... Oh, fuck me. This pack isn't actually all that hot, to be fair. Maybe I do just take a Mana Dork. But it's probably the worst Mana Dork in the cube. Like, it's still pretty good. It's good because Utopia Spore and all the other pawns are shite is in here as well. So I'm erring on Inferno Titan or Arbor Elf. I mean, Inferno Titan's unique in what it does, where Arbor Elf has other versions, but then I'm passing to my right and saying, look, green's open. I'm taking the Inferno Titan, guys. I don't know if what we're in yet, but we've got an Inferno. So do we try and be in some sort of big red deck? Do we ignore this? Do we go for Ajani Hental Yielding? Do we go for Vraska the Unclean? Do we go big red? But I mean, some artifact ramp or some actual ramp. Again, this pack is kind of unexciting. I mean, I love me some Resto Angel. There's 2 of my favourite cards in here, Tachiova Benthic Druid and Restoration Angel. Or we can just take safe picks like Fixing or Ponder. I'm really tempted to take this Fixing. Like, nothing in here screams to me that we need to win or slam it onto the table. I'm going to take the Resto. I don't want to marry myself to Inferno Titan, so I'm going to take the Resto. And if we start seeing mono white stuff, we can pick it up. We've got a Charm, we've got a Master of Waves, we've got a Breeding Pool. I think I'm taking that because that's just the best fixing here. And again, nothing in this pack, barring the ramp and the very good removal, makes me go, ooh. Spicy. Yeah, I'm taking the strong fixing here. Okay, we've got some big old fatties. We've got Moldrifter, which is probably one of the best cards in Magic. But again, I'm not really going into any sort of direction. I think Selvala allows us to do it's the most open pick because we can play it in any sort of mid-range deck, or we can be in the actual ramp archetype. It also draws us cards, and drawing cards I've heard is quite good. I got told that by a pro once as well. Wasn't LSV though. Me and him don't actually talk. I've only spoken to him once. I got him to sign some Oblivion Rings at GP Liverpool about 3 years ago. He didn't see the funny side of that. He just probably thought I was a twat. He didn't say that. He wasn't rude at all. But I mean, if I met me, I'd probably think I was a twat. Anyway, I think I'm taking this very good fixing here. Storm Breath Dragon's another consideration, and Body of Mind's obviously ridiculous and limited as well. But I want to be able to cast the cards that I play, so Sylvan Caryatid seems pretty sweet. Xenagos the Reveler, that's some ramp. We've also got Removal, a Wall that draws us a card. Land Hack's obviously very good, but it's not something that pushes me into it. I think Xenagos is the pick here. Yeah. Rampy. So we're going to revel. We're going to party like it's 1999. Or 2006? No. Inferno Titan was later than that, wasn't it? 2009? I actually have no fucking idea. So it's Nissa, Fyndhorn Elves, or the Taiga, I think, from this pack, considering our previous picks. I'm pretty sure I'm on the Fyndhorn Elves plan here. Having a fetchable land would be nice, but we could do with a couple of Mana Dorks, you know? That also cuts the table from actual like ramp, so we might be getting into an archetype here that's like dry, we're drying it up so the players to our right aren't all picking it. We'll find out in pack 3 when we see no green cards and we're firmly punished for what we've done. Okay, wow. Zealous Conscripts or Genesis Wave. Obstinate Baloth is fine, but not super exciting. I think Genesis Wave is the pick. Let's, as my mother used to say, go big or go home, or don't come around here again because you're a disappointment. Let's take Stomping Ground for the fixing here. Any of these other fixing lands would be fine to get a splashable card. I'm going to put Restoration Angel in the sideboard maybe, or get the fuck out, as some people call it, when you just pick a card you don't want to see. Harmonise and Den Protector not getting picked is good. The Dork was picked from this pack. Or do I want the Harmonise? No, I want at least one fetchable land. Okay, so Tender Shoot is pretty good. I mean, it's pretty good with Xenagos. Each upkeep, Jesus Christ, on a bike. Sunbirds is also fun, but I think Tender Shoot Dryad is actually safer. Now we have a curve, guys. We have Findhorn, and we skip Sylvan Caryatid because, sorry, you're not invited to the 3-drop party. Selvala for 2, 3 land 6. Play Inferno Titan. Yeah, seems good. Turn 4 Inferno Titan does seem pretty sweet. I'm trying to figure out what my dog is doing. He's been suspiciously absent today. Temple Garden for fixing, or Song of Dryads for removal. I think we take the Song of Dryads. It's on colour and it's actual removal. You can turn like Emrakuls into forests and shit. Take that, you Eldrazi bitch. So a criticism I've had before when drafting Cube is that I tend to draft like green ramp or black reanimator. I don't see why there's criticisms, that's more of an observation. Why the fuck wouldn't I? I mean, mono white and mono red I'll happily go into as well. I don't really like playing control in Cube, probably because I'm just not good enough at Magic to do it. Oh god, this chair is so noisy. Every time I adjust my balls, it just sort of squeaks, squelches like I'm farting because it's made out of leather. The beauty of actually still editing this is that I don't have to fill time with shit, like talking shit, but I'm still going to do it. It's kind of my superpower, that and turning smushed cake back into whole cake. I guess console flagship is playable, although I probably won't play it. Massacre Worm is too black intensive, Shooting of Warfare is too white intensive to be splashable. Rift the Bolt and Reed Bones. Rift Bolt isn't the worst, but it's also not that good. I mean, it's a removal spell, so maybe we need to play at least more than one removal spell. Goblin Dank Dwellers or Glare of Subdual. The Bad Oppression. Is that Oppression? When you tap your dudes. I think I'll take the Glare. Oh wow, we got to take it. That was sick. So rate my pick. Oh Jesus, baby. I feel like one of those FIFA YouTubers when they open packs and scream like an absolute fucking moron. Oh yes, 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 yes. I would scream now, but I don't have the energy levels. I think. Oh wow. Okay, that's a payoff card for this. I cannot pass that. The other cards in this pack are pretty sweet for us. Are Whisperwood, Feast and Famine, Oracle of Dire, or Bogarden Hellkite. There's arguments perhaps for Port, but I don't really want to play it. Yeah, we're taking the Hoof. Hoof, there it is. Oh fucking hell. I am a naughty boy. What does this even do? Artifact enchantment or creature with flying. Wow, we are. This is a victim of the new templating, isn't it? It's like, look, the top ability is +1 card advantage or +2 card advantage. Second ability is -3 removal of some kind, and then the emblem's some form of winning the game. I wish they'd move, and it always at 5 mana. Look at Teferi, look at the new Rouse Eric. I wish they'd move on from that. Creator's Clause is pretty good here. Peluconos is pretty good here, and removal. I think Planeswalkers are generally just very good. This is card advantage and removal. It's virtual card advantage and being recurable abilities as well. This is a 5-drop, this is a 4-drop, neither of those slots have really filled up. We want to wheel Crater Claws, we'll probably wheel this though, because no one seems to be in green. Mirari's Wake is a consideration, but if I can stay out of white, I will. Okay, what we got here? Are we drawing up? We're not quite drawing up. We've got Avacyn's Pilgrim, which is perfectly fine as a colourless mana dork in our deck, or allowing us to splash white. We've got Channeler Initiative. Channeler Initiate. Fuck me, I'm bad with card names today. Which is a perfectly fine 2-drop ramp creature that becomes a thick old girl. I think I want the 1-drop. The 1-drop rampers. Anger of the Gods and Hour of Devastation are probably pretty good against us, so we can hoover those up as hate picks. That would be okay. Woodfall, Thrun, Garrick Relentless is pretty solid. What does this even do? Oh, this card was pretty good in the mid, wasn't it? For like a... Okay. Got got Stoke the Flames, we've got Boris Reckoner as well. What do we want? We don't want this isn't as good as Craterhoof. It's good, but it's just not Craterhoof good, right? And it's the same slot. This is fine. This is remove all bodies and even shooters up our Craterhoof to end the game. I think we take Garrett Relentless. I've got a soft spot for that boy anyway. Copland Gorge is in our colours. Plateau is a splashable in our colours. Scavenging Ooze is just solid. And Fertile Ground is actual ramp. This is what they call in the business a toughie. I'm really not sure what we should take. I mean, we only have 7 creatures at the moment, so maybe taking creatures is better. No, let's take some more ramp. If in doubt, ramp it out. More ramp. Gets both our Stomping Grounds and our Taiga. Braid is quite good removal. 3 bits of removal is probably where we want to be at least. Like in our ramp deck. We can't just ignore the opponent. Really. Or do I take the Farseek? Oh, a Braid or Farseek. Post your response in the comment section below. A Braid is very versatile, and we might wheel the Farseek or Devil's Play or Rampaging Baloths. I think we take Devil's Play. Baloths is so good. We are creature light though, but I do want some sort of X-Spell on our ramp deck. Oh, fucking hell. I'm so bad at Q because all the cards are so good. It's clear cut as normal limited where you've just got one shit card and one slightly less shit card. We can get another X-Spell. We're not getting another 6-drop that makes 4/4s when we play lands. But then we're playing Dorks, so we're playing that many lands. No, let's burn them. If in doubt, cast an X-Spell for 10, right? This makes a Dork into a serious threat. This is an okay splashable, big old boy. And Carnage Talent's pretty hard to deal with as well. We only have 1 6-drop at the moment, but I think I want Warfare Silverheart more. Because we can cast it on turn 3. Okay. Whisperwood or Bogarden. Wow, Bogarden. Botanical Garden Hellkite. He's known for his farming ability. Oh, here we see him farming birds. He's luring them into a pen. What do we want? The whispery, the quietest of woody elementals. Do we want wood? Or do we want gardening? It's also a removal spell, but this plays well with Craterhoof because it makes bodies. Holy guacamole, our deck seems pretty open. I guess everyone's trying to draft aggro or unfair combo. We already took the Devil's Play, so I think I have to take the Blue Kronos. Not to 10 creatures, guys. We're getting there. We are getting there. I mean, we've got 10 creatures and 2... No, only 1 walker that makes dudes. This makes dudes. This does not. This does not. Okay, time to hate pick. Let's pick... Let's hate pick this. Oh no, which one is more backbreaking for us? We don't want to lose our Dorks, but this is 5 mana. We could be killing them by that point. This kills walkers too. Yeah, let's take... Oh god, I'm going to regret that. I think it's just we're in a rock and a hard place there. We don't really know what to take. Yeah, Dryad Greenseeker seems like a perfectly good late pickup. Gargadon is a fine alternative win con. Exquisite Firecraft gives us some anti-blue removal, and Dragon Predator, I guess, is splashable. We're not going to play it. So we're going to pack 3 and our deck looks okay. I'm pretty happy with it. We've got loads of dorks and dudes and dudettes that make mana. And then we've got a big old Craterhoof Behemoth. I'm expecting a delivery for a phone, so I'm ready to listen out for that, really. Removal, which also comes a Wrath. Regrowth, which I just don't think is that good or good enough. Or Lotus Cobra. I think Lotus Cobra is miles better than anything else in this pack for us. Flame Call is also perfectly fine. I mean, it allows you to draw... It draws you cards in red. We don't have a huge amount of card draw. We've got Sylvana, we've got Garrick, kind of. Well, it's more tutoring. Any Planeswalker is technically card advantage. Okay, no. We want bodies and card advantage now, I think. God, I wish we could pick up Harmonise. Oh, Jesus Christ. We've got Nykthos, Hornet Queen, and Birthing Pod in the same pack. Huntmaster of the Fells is also perfectly good for our deck. This might wheel as green seems so open, but Reanimator might want it. It gives us another top end, and then we've got 4 fatties, which is probably where we want to be. Birthing Pod, we've got 1 drops, 2 drops, 3 drops, 4 drops, 5 drops. Fuck, we could be a pod deck. I don't think we are a pod deck, but it gives us a secondary way to get these fatties into play. I mean, I do love bees. I'm sure people in the comment section will be really fucking annoyed at me if I don't pick the bee card. Okay, I'm taking the bee card, guys. I'm going for the meme. Tooth and Nail. I mean, Tooth and Nail, Hornet Queen plus Craterhoof is pretty fucking strong. It just doesn't necessarily kill them on the spot. Rattle Claw Mystic or Tooth and Nail. We can wheel Tooth and Nail. We cannot wheel Mystic. Flame Slash or Faultbot would also be perfectly fine for us to wheel. We don't want to see the opponents playing Tangle Wire against us. So let's go Rattle Claw Mystic. Then we've got Eternal Witness, Sakura Tribe Elder, Spellskite, or Shaman of the Forgotten Way that we can realistically play. I mean, Bowmat Carrier technically we can as well, but I think it would be fucking dreadful in our deck. So do we want Shaman of the Pearl Necklace? I mean, it's more like bones, but whatever. Doesn't sound as dirty. I guess a bone necklace does sound dirty, like a necklace made of dicks. Or do we want Eternal Fitness, or do we want Sakura Tribe Steve? Just called Steve, isn't he? That's fine. Like, the only non-creature spell we've got that we want to cast off it is our X spell, or Genesis Wave, I guess. So it's not terrible. We haven't got any like landfall stuff other than Cobra. Having access to one witness is always good, though, isn't it? No, let's take a Ramper. Fuck it. Okay, Cultivate seems good. Slagstorm we probably want to hate draft if we can. And Koth isn't the worst. Like, it really isn't the worst. It also ramps us. Maybe we want a Koth. How many ramp spells do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Koth ramps and is a threat. I'm going to take Koth. I think I might be fucking insane for doing so, but whatever. Deranged Hermit plays very well with Craterhoof Behemoth, so I think I have to take the Hermit here. Perforos is also sick. If we can wheel Perforos, I might. I think our deck looks fucking fun. Like, really fun. Our opening hands are just going to be hands of like Hornet Queens and Craterhoof Behemoths and no ramp. That's how this game's going to go. I can see it now. If we wheel the Nykthos, I'll be pretty happy. I know there's like mono black controllers and archetype that people like to draft. I don't know if they should be drafting it, but they definitely like to. Wow, it's a pack with almost nothing for us. 2 mana ramp spell, which can get our Taker or our Stomping Grounds, or a Burst Light. Got a Braid, Rift Bolt, and some of the Dryads as our straight removal. Meanwhile, Garruk and Pelucranos and Inferno Titan are also ways to kill stuff. And we've got Thrag Daddy. Do another 5-drop? We do. I don't think we want that many 3-drops because we're trying to jump. We're going to jump to 3 immediately or jump to 5. So I think Thragtusk wins out against the Kitchen Finks. I guess Thragtusk is more likely to wheel from what we've seen. As Kitchen Finks can go in white and green decks, but Thrag's pretty splashable, so. Another cube video for my channel of Craterhoof in it. Oh, fuck me! What do we pick? That's got to be Nykthos, right? Like, Nykthos just gets us there. Genesis Wave plus Nykthos is pretty fucking nuts. We don't want to sack our Dorks to get up to Craterhoof, so maybe we're not a Birthing Pod deck. Huntmaster's obviously legit as well, but I definitely want the Nykthos. Okay, I've talked myself into it. You cannot convince me otherwise. Obviously, there are people in the comments who are going to tell me that I'm wrong. I don't want any of this shit, but we're going to take Tangle Wire because I guess it's okay for us with Dorks. Like, on our side, if we're deploying it on our terms, but if they deploy it, it slows us down for the first couple of turns, which allows aggro just to, like, get up in our face. Or be the, wowza, fuck me, green does seem open, doesn't it? So we have 30 cards here without lands. Well, naturally, do we want to hate draft something here? Guess this is the hardest for us to deal with out of those. Avalanche Riders blows up our lands, I don't want to see that. Okay. A lot of fixing going very late. I don't know if my pod is just a bunch of like newbies or people just don't value fixing in this format, which seems dumb because fixing in cube is the balls. Right, we have 9 minute 54, 53, 52, 51 to build this. So, we want to be a 17 land deck. I think we can get away with 16. How many ramp spells? Okay. Right, kids. I have cut all of our removal pre-board, other than the stuff that comes on walkers, even though I've cut Garruk Relentless. So in this pile over here, kids, is what I've cut. I've cut all of our interaction, essentially, game 1, and I have cut Dryad Green City because I think it's the worst of our like creatures, and Counter-Strike is the worst of our fatties. Inferno, Hornet Queen, and Craterhoof all have enough impact to matter, even if removal spells hit them. We have 16 creatures, a load of them make extra dudes, so that's all good. So now we need to add basic lands. It's going to suggest a load of forests and some mountains. We're going to add those to the deck. We're going to take out 3 forests to add take a stomping ground, reflecting pool, Nixos. Also, we have to take out another one. I don't even know if reflecting pool's worth it. But we can have hands where we just draw both of these two. Nah, it's fine. It's a dual land. It's an untapped dual land. So I think that's our deck. Right, let's give it a go. Right, kiddies, welcome back. I say welcome back. I'm the one that's been downstairs eating popcorn, waiting. You guys have just literally transitioned across to this. Yeah, so we can ramp into Inferno Titan and or Genesis Wave. So I think this hand is perfectly fine. We're going to keep it. Obviously, we don't want to see hand disruption, removal, or literally any interaction, really. We want them to be linear, us to be linear, but us to be more powerfully linear by Inferno Titan and then Genesis Waving them in the face. So we're going to keep this. Don't forget, Shaman can only tap for creature mana, so we don't want to... Oh, the pain, the pain, the pain, the pain. Okay, it's fine. He probably takes Sylvan Carroted here, I'd imagine. Yeah, it's just very unlikely that they actually have removal that deals with it. There's not that much in the cube it does, unless you're talking about actual wrath effects. Okay, we'll draw a Mana Dork here. It's almost a Mana Dork. Okay. Not the best start, I must admit. We just want to play a Sylvan Carroted on turn 2. I mean, this is effectively a Sylvan Carroted. I mean, it doesn't block aggressive creatures, but it does ramp us on turn 2, so that's not so bad. Play a Taiga that he knows about. Let's choose this land to enchant here. We'll enchant the basic, because I believe Wasteland is in the cube, so this gives us less likely getting blown out by that. Sinkhole, I believe, is in the cube, so we might just get Sinkholed. And knowing my luck. So next time we're going to have... This is turn 2. I thought I'd not played a land then. Fucking hell, I'm not. I'm of all sorts. As you may... Anyone who watches the streams knows, I'm not normally like this, to be fair. So I hope you guys like rambly nonsense. He's missed a land drop. So we are drawing lands for days. I'm assuming he's got removal for this Shaman. But that's fine. I mean, the Shaman is technically a win condition in itself because the secondary ability is so good. Like, if he has no creatures and we have an Inferno Titan and him in play, we activate it, he just dies. His life total becomes 0. Okay. We kind of expected that, so that's fine. He's missing another land drop. Okay, he's missing another land drop. So he's probably got another removal spell for the Inferno Titan, because he knows it's coming. Guess 1, 2. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Well, 6 mana if we had Cobra in play. We don't have Cobra in play, so we have 5 this turn. There's Cobra. I mean, there's value there to that extra mana pip in our pool, but there's nothing we can do with it other than cast a rather unimpressive Genesis Wave. I'm tempted to wave next turn just because, well, playing Inferno Titan earlier plays around. Oh, hang on. No, thanks to that Cobra we can cast Inferno Titan. I was going to say, we need double red. That's also pretty good. Add red to our pool. God, I love Lotus Cobra. It's so cool. Let's just cast it. I mean, worst case scenario, it shoots him. Oh, wait, what? Oh, wow, that also makes red, so we never didn't have it, as it were. So our opponent has stumbled, and we've cast an Inferno Titan on turn 5. Oh, Toxic Deluge for 6. I prefer we didn't, but if that's the way the cookie will crumble. Oh, okay, it was literally a Deluge for 6. Okay. He's on 9. So we're going to make a Hermit. This deranged, homeless gentleman with all his squirrels. Which represents lethal, actually, if you just pay the Echo and swing. He'll probably have removal, so he can like get 5 mana out of us. So the tempo is real by killing it if we pay the Echo, but meh. What can you do? I wish I had Gear's Cradle on deck. That'd be sweet. We're 1 mana off of just Craterhoofing if we draw it as well. So even if the Hermit dies, we're in a good place. The fact that he's spending some of his mana to ponder is pretty good as well. It means that he can't have... Well, he can have removal, but it means he's looking for it potentially as well. He's using up like his blue mana, so he can't have blue answers like... Well, Cyclonic Rift wouldn't get him very far, would it? He must have some removal for this, surely. I pay here because if he doesn't have removal, he just dies. Frantically smash that one button. Disfigure. Oh, gotcha. Alright, whatever. I mean, we can regrowth and play the Druid next turn and set up a kill. Or we can regrowth and play the Inferno Titan next turn if we draw a land. Sure. He doesn't even know we have regrowth. Sweet! So he is playing lots of removal. So Carnage Titan, Carnage Titan gets better. I mean, he could be a Titan. He's a 6 mana doodah, isn't he? We don't know if he's playing any creatures. We didn't see any. So I think maybe Carnage Titan is the only thing we do bring in. If he's playing removal, we want to make more bodies than he can deal with. So we're bringing Garrick as well. What we'll do is maybe cut one of our worst ramp spells. Which is probably Nature's Law. No, Fertile Ground has more chance for blowout, so we'll drop Fertile Ground. Genesis Wave or Devil's Play? Genesis Wave is good against 1 for 1 removal as well. I'm going to cut the Devil's Play because we don't see him play any creatures and it's basically removal plus finisher. Righty. Let's get some tighty. This is pretty bad. Like, we've drawn all our top end and all our bottom end, so we're going to have to mulligan that. This is better. We have ramp. We have the beginning of our top end. No, we have to bottom that. They have also mulliganed to 6, should I say. They could be. Okay, cool. Land drops are good. I mean, a lot of fair decks will struggle to deal with Thragtusk, Eternal Witness, Thragtusk back and play it again. If we can regrowth and Eternal Witness it, it trades quite well with 1 for 1 removal. So we know he's got Deluge, Malicious Affliction, and Thoughtseize. They are the cards he's got. Some more ramp would be good. That is ramp. I'll take it. And we can go and get ourselves a Taiga. I think it's Stomping Grounds because we're not going to play anything else with it this turn. And we're going to attack for 1. Take it! Feel the pain! Burn! That's the noise of Findorn Elves burning. Findorn Elves burn is a famous archetype in this. I'm just talking shit. Okay, yeah, lose more life. That's what we want. We're the aggro deck here. And who's the beatdown? We are. So we're going to just slam Thrag Daddy. No, I'm just going to draw all the ramp. So Thrag Daddy's pretty good here. Here he is. Thraggy T. The little tusk that could. Tusky Wusky. There are many nicknames for Thragtusk. All of them fantastic. Wow. Okay, so we know he's now 3 colour. That's certainly something. There's the Deluge that we've seen before. Now we've got a Thragtusk. So now we can regrowth it or Eternal Witness it. We can't replay it this turn, but that's fine. We can just draw a Carnage Tyrant. That's pretty good. Let's go to combat hit with our 3/3. Deluge is like probably one of his only few answers to Tyrant in his deck. He might have Damnation. He doesn't have Hour of Promise or Hour of Devastation or whatever it is. We've got that. Maybe he's just like Grixis Rats. I hope not. Let's regrow that Thragtusk. I'm not sure I clicked the Thragtusk there because Modo is fiddly as all balls. Cool. So I mean, if he kills our Pilgrim, we don't draw a land, we can't cast Thragtusk. But we're still beating himself with a 3/3. He's drawing a lot of cards off the Phyrexian Arena, which is kind of annoying. We could turn to a tree if we bring in our tree spell. There's the Damnation that I just mentioned. Okay. So we draw a land and play a Thragtusk, that puts us still in a good position. If we don't draw a land and Thragtusk, we get to Witness. Okay, sure. Here we go. Thragtusk number 2. 30 life versus 11. It's a 2-turn clock with Phyrexian Arena in play. 3-turn clock with Phyrexian Arena in play if he manages to kill the actual big mummy Thrag, leave behind baby Thrag, which can be seen in the art here. What you got for us? What you got for us, Nazo? Nazo! Sounds like a football chant. Oh, a Ravenous Chupacabra. That does kill it and block the 3/3 for a turn. Probably want to play this before he hand disrupts us. That's probably something we want to do. So to our land, we did. Let's go to combat. See, if he has a counterspell here, like literal counterspell, we'd feel pretty bad about casting this. Oh no, he wouldn't. What the fuck am I on about? The spell can't be countered. Wow, wee wow. If he's kept counterspell up, he's going to be pretty upset about this. Alright, let's just slam it. Here she goes. It's a Carnage Tyrant. Yeah, that resolved. Snappy Deluge for 6. Maybe that's his next line. What you got to show us, Mr. Nazo? What if Nazo means something in another language? Let's find out. Oh, wow. What? Nazo... Well, we won the game, but more importantly, there is such a thing as Nazo the Hedgehog. He's a manifestation of negative chaos energy and the main antagonist of Sonic, Nazo Unleashed. What the fuck is Sonic Nazo Unleashed? It's a flash... Okay, flash animations. Right, okay. Alright, Sonic fandom. You be you. Right, let's get into game 2. Right, we are back and we've won the die roll because I am better lucky than good. So, let's click the yes button. That's the first part of winning. We've got 2 lander, we got ramp, and then like 4 and 5 drops that hopefully can just smash our opponent's tits off. So let's keep this, and let's lead with Forest into Findhorn Elves. Then do we want to go Sylvan Caryatid with a shock, or do we want to go Shaman of the Forgotten Way turn 2? I guess it depends on what our opponent does. We probably want to do Shaman, because then we can just turn 3, the Whisper Alone, and then ride it to victory like some sort of whispery, quiet stampede. Steed is the word I'm looking for. You don't really ride stampedes. I've got the fucking taskbar at the bottom of the screen. I have to edit that out now. Oh, a colonnade. Well, in which case, Mr. Control, I'm just gonna fucking ramp some shit, you know? Here she goes. Just make sure that the windows are closed before I start singing. Okay, hopefully this Shaman doesn't eat an oust or path or a plough. Path wouldn't be so bad. The other two would be pretty bad. Okay, now lightning kicks on the table. Nothing. Okay. Right. Let's hope he doesn't have mana tithe. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 mana here. We're going to cast Whisperwood. Let's go with red, I guess, and a white, because, you know, magic is fun and I love white cards. We aren't playing any, so let's pretend we are. Does it resolve? Does it get pathed? Let's find out in a second. So let's go for in for 1. At the beginning of our in step, we get to manifest a creature. A card off of our library. If it's a creature, we can flip over its mana cost next turn. Until end of turn, face that non-token creature you control gain. Whenever this creature dies, manifest top card of the library. So, please don't path it. Oh, baby, the value train is here, and it's a fucking Thragtusk. Frustratingly, the actual ETB of 5 life is quite important. So that's not that hot. But we can flip it over, and then when it dies, we get a 3/3 out of it, and then we can get it back with our 2 regrowth effects as well. I completely undervalued during the drafting part of the game, and were insane last round. Literally fucking madness. I'm about to check if the recording's still recording, and it is! I haven't fucked this up. A Rabble Master, wow. That seems a little bit behind the curve, shall we say? Okay, so we're just going to block here. I'm going to block with this as it's less valuable, though I'm pretty sure at this stage there's no free spells that are going to get us. Can't think of any off the top of my head. Okay. Let's play a Pelucranos, I guess. So if we can Pelucranos eat his board, we can just activate this and it kills him. So let's go to combat first. Then we're going to tap for some green. And a blue this time because I'm an equal opportunity memologist. Then we're going to make a Pelucranos. I guess I'm going to shock myself. Yeah, why not? Let's go ahead and go for this. Because basically, at the moment, if he were to Wrath, I can sacrifice this and end of turn any non-token creatures you control that are face up. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 would manifest. So we're not. It looks like I might be overextending into a board wipe, but if I remember how this card works correctly, we've got insurance, shall we say? Ha. Okay, we can't flip that up. We can only flip creatures up with manifest. For those of you who didn't play it during the cards block, I can't F6, but he can right-click concede. Cool. That was relatively easy. He's playing a fucking Rabble Master, so I'm assuming he's some form of tempo. So we probably want to have some removal against that. So let's put in a Braid, Song of the Dryads, and Relentless. Let's take out one bit of ramps. That's going to be the Nature's Law. No, don't be stupid. The Fertile Ground. He's blue, so I don't fancy tapping out for Genesis Wave to get counted. So I'm going to count the Genesis Wave for 1 for this game. God, Cube is weird. All these cards are so good. Koth seems a bit shit if he's got like tempo spells to tempo me out. And if I untap him out and turn it to 4/4 and he bounces it or taps it down with an Exarch or something. So I need to be aware that he might be playing the twin combo. So we might have to bring in like, well, both of these are sorcery speeds, so they're pretty bad against the twin combo. We don't have a huge amount against the twin combo, to be fair, other than perhaps doing what we just did, where we just ramp into absolute nonsense and kill them. So yeah, our game plan is to be Rampy McRamperson and ramp their tits off. So we've got turn 2 ramp, we've got turn 3 ramp, and then we've got Plukranos and or Garrick the turn after. Okay, this is fine. We could do with drawing one of the big payoffs like Titan or Hornet Queen or, well, Craterhoof kinda, but this is perfectly fine. He's more to 6. Frank 318 is now considering whether he's going to 5. Plays land. Is it tap land? Is indeed. So we want to draw a Dork here, I think is the perfect turn 1 draw. Whatever. Let's pass the turn. So he might have Lightning Helix here, but we just don't care because we can play a 7 Caryatid. There's a debate to be had. Maybe we should ask Saffron Olive. He seems to know how to pronounce stuff. Like Guild of Gwyn. Wow, this guy's blue, white, red, black. Well, that's a better Rabble Master this time around. There's a noise in my house. Is that a delivery? Nope, it appears just to be like an alien ship. So we're going to kill Rabble with Garrick next turn. That's what we're going to do. There's no way that's surviving. Because we're not ahead, so we can't ignore it, kind of like we did last game. Mainly because he's on the play. Rabble Master's an insane card, but it's even better when you're on the play. So let's go ahead and make a Garrick. The thing is, if we make a Garrick, the 1/1 kills it. So I've messed up because I could have played Lotus Cobra, played land, and Shaman this turn. I was too set on the Rabble plan. But trading the Garrick Relentless for the Rabble isn't the worst thing in the world. And then just play a Thragtusk? Yeah, why not? Or can we let it survive for a turn? No, we can't let it survive for a turn. I mean, I could just 0 and make a Wolf, but if he has any burn spells, but it's so far behind. That'll do. Now it flips. He kills at the 1/1 next turn. If he doesn't, we start making 1/1 Wolves, which would be insane and be such a punt from him. I don't think that's what he's going to do. Bloody hell, my delivery driver that's coming has been on delivery number 60 out of 68 for about 1 million years. It's hard to record content and look out for delivery men. Right, here comes the Garrick Death. Not like this. You've done a valiant effort, Mr. Vale, but you're gone. The great thing about being a content creator is talk to your cards like you used to do as a kid. Like, well done, Mr. Shaman of the Forgotten Way, you're my favourite. Which is something that you're not really allowed to do when you're an adult. I don't know, again, I could have one more mana. It wouldn't have got me anywhere, but... Or would it? Nah, I'm definitely casting this. Let's start deploying threats. Of course, that weird bit where we can deploy threats or make more ramp to deploy the bigger threats. But Thragtusk is it's almost always correct to play the Thragtusk, I guess. I learned that playing it in Standard. I could do all this other stuff. Or I could just make a Thragtusk, or flicker a Thragtusk, or reanimate a Thragtusk. Yeah, let's do that. Wowza, that card is fucking good against us. Does it make Black Wolves on the other side? It does make Black Wolves on the other side, but he'll just kill it. This is where our red burn spells would be very good. I feel so bad. I literally feel... I know, I feel no remorse. Get fucked. I never did enough it. Boom, headshot, motherfucker. Boom. The amount of time I've had my Moon Crusader braided after just slamming it, I feel like that was... That's like... karma. Oh, I'm sorry, Mirren. I love you so much, but you just got fucking burnt, boy. Cars keep pulling up. Stop it. Just want my phone. So that Mirror Crusade looked like it was going to stabilise him pretty well. The thing for him now is, like, if he has anything similar to that, even as good as that, which there really isn't, I can just regrowth my removal spell back. So Alex puts the card second from top, so we're going to draw it in 2 turns' time. Yeah, sure, whatever. We're going to go to combat here and just attack. And I'm probably going to regrowth the Garrick and make a wolf. Sure, he doesn't want to take 5 more damage, that's fine. Should have played the Cobra like 5 turns ago, so... Maybe Regrowth is better than I think it is. Like, I'm so hot on Eternal Witness. I give Regrowth a bad time. In reality, the 1 green mana for the extra 2/1 body is obviously obscene. You can reanimate it, you can flicker it, you can Coco into it, but Regrowth is just... Look... Wow, that was... We're having a really easy time with it. Like, we had the Abrade exactly when we needed it. Rabblemaster's actually not that good against the ramp deck. Like, it's perfectly fine if the opponent's dawdling, but we're not really dawdling. We're quite proactive. So I really feel for him, but just keep our 2-0 and hopefully, we can win our 3rd round. On to game 3 as I stretch. Right, you primitive screwheads, listen up. We've lost the die roll. We're in game 3. Our opponent's called Color Tesla TV, which sounds like a YouTube channel that would make videos about Russian cars and Joey without a laugh track and friends or some shit. But yeah, just patiently waiting to see if they want to go first or if they're dredge. For those of you that don't get that joke, it happens sometimes when you're playing Modern and particularly Legacy. Players that have played a bit of Legacy will joke that if you are going if you don't choose to go first, you're playing dredge, or would you not like to choose to go first because you're playing dredge? And it's kind of like Stormcrow. It's not very funny, but I still find myself making the joke. Right, okay, so like almost 3 minutes have passed, and Color Tesla TV has finished ranting about electric powered cars on the internet, and we have a hand that is literally unkeepable. So we're going to mulligan. Okay, this is not good. I don't actually think we can keep this because it's really not very good. They're deciding whether they want to multiply, so we've got a bit of time to wait on them now as well. Okay, so we are on the draw here. I don't want to go to 5, but we have no castable no castable cards in hand. So let's try. I'm going to keep it. We've got a scry, we've got a draw. We can find another green source. Ah, shit, the bed. We're going to bottom that. I don't want to bottom it, but we're going to have to. Okay, tap land from them. So at least they're not putting any pressure on just yet. Okay. Draw another 5-drop. Sweet. We have a lot of 2-drop and 1-drop like ramp spells that we can draw here. think my phone's arrived, but the guy's like parked on the other side of my close, so hopefully it'll come and knock soon. I wonder how many of you are going to comment down below about the running commentary on my phone. Right, Guild of Gwyn. Guild of Gwyn! Oh, it's probably Seth on his alternative account. Ramp! Oh, wow, okay. So, I shouldn't have really kept this hand, but this is a pretty unfortunate draw so far. I mean, if we get there, it's going to be good. Okay, so our opponent has decided to Guild of Gwyn me. I don't know if this is a good thing or a bad thing. It's probably pretty bad. Like, it doesn't do a whole lot here. It doesn't screw me on colours as much as he probably hopes or wants it to. I guess it starts to fill his bin for his Lava Mancer. Is that what he's trying to do? Well, we definitely get a forest here. We've already seen the Thoughtseize out of one of our opponents, so we can't see Thoughtseize again this league, this single limb draft, should I say. This might be a push then. I'm going to make a red then pass, because value, right? Look at that red mana! Got him! So he'll try and kill our Lava Mancer at the soonest possibility. Sorry, kill our Cobra with his Lava Mancer, should I say. I think I said the other way around. This is the worst mana land out of the set, but still perfectly fine limited. Love the art. A giant Venus flytrap of land, killing a man on a horse. I mean, once we get there, our hand is looking very good for trading 1-for-1 with him. I mean, the problem is now Mana Dorks become very bad because he can grim them. Like, Caryatid of a land would be very good. Oh yeah, buddy! Right. No Diabolic Tutor, please. That would be... Not Diabolic Tutor, what the fuck am I talking about? Diabolic Edict, I think, is in the cube, and so is Chainer's Edict. Both of those would be pretty bad here. You don't want to see either of those. Next time I'm going to Ewit for the land and play it. What is this? 4 mana. Oh boy. Turn 5, 4 mana threats. So we get the Taker, then Nature's Law for the Stomping Ground. And then, next turn, we can start casting things that matter. I'm proper curtain twitching looking for this delivery guy. So there's a lot of onboard, like, tricksy shoot my shit effects. I mean, I tend to shoot Dryad is awful on this board because he has so many ways to kill it. Oh boy, that is an aggressive card there. So, he's not doing any pinging, he's just going for the aggro here. Okay, fine. Shot for 5. Jesus. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 damage total this turn. What can we do next turn? What can we do next turn? So, we're going to get shot to shit anyway. So I think I have to trade Witness with one of his dudes. However, when we untap, what will that allow us to do? So we can go activate Next Force for 3, 4, 5, 6. Doesn't really do a whole lot, does it? Let's go blocks. Block here. Trade for that. Play a Thragtusk, I guess. What is this? Like, Thragtusk is like the only option here. Got 2 blockers, 5 life, go back to 12. He can't realistically just slam his Hell Rider into us. He can attack in the F2 Thopters. Grim Love Monster does 2 damage, but can't kill either of our things. So that's also fine. So he plays like a Hero of Oxid Ridge or something similar, and we're just like, what the fuck? The game we are losing happens to be the one where we've stumbled very hard on a Mortal 6. I could have gone to 5. Perhaps going to 5 was correct. I'd like to know what people think in the comment section below so I can improve my gameplay, but if he has enough burn in hand, maybe he just does. Yeah, he just goes for it here, doesn't he? So this is going to block here, this is going to block here. We're going to take 2 and go to 6. Hell Rider dies here, unless he's got some sort of Trumpet Blast effect. Like, Lava Claw doesn't have a pump ability other than itself, right? No, it doesn't. Maybe just trying to get me dead. If I draw Regrowth, can I Regrowth Anthrag? No, I can't. What's he got? 6 damage. Has he got 6 damage? That pings a lot, to be fair. 2. So he's got 4 damage. Oh, shit, the bird. Why would he not wait to use that on the untapping next turn? I guess he's got 4 damage there. What can we draw here? Does that do anything? 2 in the air, 2 from the Grimmy. There's nowhere we can win here unless he punts. Maybe he'll punt. He always might fire from the burn spell to kill us without attacking, to be cocky, and that'll give us some information. I mean, we just told him we've got Tender Shoot Dryad, but it's not very good against him, to be fair. I love this art on these. I don't look digital, almost CGI. I assume it's digitally enhanced, but God, it's just so pretty. We're going to F6. Yeah, I know. He has seen the line. Oh, he's going to cast a burn spell to show us more information for no reason. Ire Shaman. Okay. Cool. We lost that because we kept an awkward hand and drew awkwardly as well. So we want a Braid, we want Rift Bolt, we want Song of the Dryads, we want Garrett Lightness. They're aggressive, so we want ways to kill their aggressive draws, like Hell Rider, for example. I'm going to trim things that die to the tappy burn stuff and the Grim Lava one, certain things that die to Thopter Pings from P and Kira a little bit as well. So I think I'm going to trim Rattleclaw, I'm going to trim Fertile Ground, so that's 2 ramps that I've trimmed. How many ramps do we have? I mean, Cough probably comes out, to be fair. Eternal Witness might be too slow. We'll probably trim with our top end. Probably Genesis Wave. Okay. There we go. Let's give that a go. Play first, yes please. Good hand please. Good hand please. Oh, again, this is awful. We cannot keep that. Okay. We've got... Oh, magic, magic, magic. Not a lot we can do about it. This is just part of the game. They are mulliganing as well. They've kept a 7. We're going to keep this. We're going to scry a Braid to the top because it allows us to kill one of his dudes. We can cast up the 7 carrying head as well. So we have 4 mana in hand, so we're about 1,000,000 miles away from the Hornet Queen, but he has no turn 1 aggressive play, so that's a good thing for us. Shardenport, wowzer. I mean, we just look like a bad green deck to him, to be fair. What, the Reflecting Pool this turn? Yeah. Sure. Not going to float the mana, there's literally no point. Well, ramp or payoff. Like, ramp or mid-range payoff, like 4 or 5 drops. A Planeswalker next turn would be legit. A Xenagos, for example, would be really good. Pelucanos would be fine. Like, what's this going to be? 3 mana. Chandra, Fire of Kaladesh. Target player or Planeswalker it shoots. I'm just going to kill that now because I can. I can regrowth this back if I really need to. We've seen he wants to be aggressive. We can stop him being aggressive here. A 5 drop would be great. That's not a 5 drop, but it's still very good. Phone is here, BRB. Okay, kids, my phone has arrived. So, for those who've been following this saga, my phone is here. I have a phone again. Anyway, next turn we can make 2 mana off of this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So if it doesn't port me, it's Hornet Queen time. What you got for 4 mana this turn, my friend? Well, because we went AFK for a little bit just to go answer the door, it looks like Colour Tesla's gone back to making videos about TVs and cars. Pretty funny if he was actually. Like, I don't know why I feel Russian. Is Tesla a Russian company? I guess Nikolai Tesla or whatever his name, Nikolov Tesla, the original Tesla, was he Russian? Maybe I just sound really painfully ignorant here as I fill time with my words. Oh, some mana attack. Brimstone Volley. Oh. Fine, I appreciate that. That probably has to happen. What do we draw? What do we draw? What do we get? Oh, another forest. Wow. I guess I regrowth my Selvala and replay it. Like a visual bug. Right. See if it survives second time round. Maybe he's thinking like committing a threat to the board as opposed to that. I don't know. Oh wow, trading 1 for 1 with this guy. He's got 5 cards in hand. What have we got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We're only 6 mana. We can't cast our beloved Hornet Queen just yet. We can, however, look at the top 4 cards of our library and you reveal a creature card or land card from one and put it into your hand, and the rest of the bottom in any order. Yeah, we're going to go Absence Pilgrim here. And then we're going to go Pilgrim. That's my impression of Peter Griffith doing an impression of... Who was it? Fucking... The cowboy man. What's his name? John Wayne. John Wayne? Was it John Wayne? Oh, I don't fucking know. Either way, there's your Pilgrim. What does Augment do? Is it Overrun? Vigilance, Trample, and Indestructible, of course. Because all Anthem effects now have to give Indestructible to make combat math even less important. Much like it wasn't the Mending of Dominaria, it was the other one, the other saga from Dominaria Limited that just made everything indestructible. Pretty silly. So Vivian kind of protects herself. She finds bodies to put in front of her, and she kills half-axe enchantments of creatures flying, so that's kind of good. Like, it kills Chandra's Phoenix, that's something. I mean, Phoenix comes back, but... So Phoenix is going to hit Vivian here, I assume? And we're not going to kill Chandra's Phoenix, we're just going to make a Hornet Queen and love life. Wow, that's a lot of flying attackers you've got there. So, let's go ahead and cast Hornet Queen. Make a lot of dudes and duty bees. Bees! Get a Lotus Cobra. Pass the turn. Heard you like bees. The best answer to lots of shit on board is bees. If he has like a fucking... What's the one? Electricary? Don't think it's in the cube, but... Or similar effect. I'll be very, very, very sad. Okay, make 3 1/1s. That does not faze me at all. Oh boy. That does do things. So she's going to swing with them all. We're going to have to block stuff to kill it. Like, this is putting pressure on, I guess, but... Maybe this is his only option. He should have animated that before doing this with one of these, I think. But then he doesn't necessarily want to lose that to the insects, but then it allows him to loot, so it wouldn't have been terrible. We've had a bit of a stumping start again compared to our first 2 games, but we've actually got there, I think. I was going to crit with that because he values the 2-1 body, I guess, so who knows. All at Vivian, because Vivian's going to... Discard Dark Confidant. Oh, no black mana. Painful. Okay. These are all at her. Let's go blocks. This is going to feel fucking glorious. I mean, I'll take 2. I don't even mind. I'm going to keep the Haunted Queen around for now because of Nykthos, I guess. But if it dies, Eternal Witness is good. I don't know. Giving a 2 power flyer isn't the worst, is it? Let's be honest. What do we draw? Is it gas? That's pretty gas. Let's take her up and see what we find as well. I'm enjoying this here, Vivian Reed. Inferno Titan is just nuts here. I mean, Tender Shoot Dry would have been good as well, but cast Inferno Titan. Okay, revealing the Inferno Titan got the concession. Cha-ching. Right, okay, so we have seen what they are up to. They've got like 1/1s and stuff. I don't think any of this stuff really does anything to stop that. This kills all our stuff as well, so we can't really side that in. A 1/3 blocker isn't bad against all these X1s. Probably better than Tender Shoot Dryad. Probably at this point, as we need to lower our code ever so slightly. Give us less payoff, I guess. This kill stuff when it comes in, doesn't it? More ways to block and or kill his stuff, so... Oh, I did high have fun earlier. Only just seen this. There's me being mean about that screen name. I haven't been mean. Fucking hell, really? Fuck. Okay. Keep. Squat anything that is land to the bottom. We're gonna die to just not drawing any of our dorks. We just need to draw a dork or lands. Like one of dorks and lands. And then we can just do silly stuff with top end of our deck. Beaumont Courier. Fucking hell. At least this blocks that, but not for a couple of turns. This is like the red deck in the draft, but it's had draws that don't make it look like the red deck, I guess. Oh man, 16 lands and 7 or 6 ramp spells after boarding. We could do with drawing some of them. Okay, card advantage engine online. Let's go ahead and play a mountain. Everybody loves a fucking mountain, right? Right, Green Seeker, do your job. You are a blocker that will hopefully at least draw us a card. The Reverse Goblin Guide. What is this? Oh, man. Rough. We're not under immense amounts of pressure, but we will be soon. We've seen what his deck can do. It's like 5 mana. Outburst into Surgy thing. Fuck's sake. We have to regrowth this, aren't we? This sucks so much. Pretty unfortunate, pretty unhappy about this. Like, another land gets us a Garrick. We don't draw a land, we can play Green Seeker. We could draw a 1-drop Dork and play Green Seeker plus the Dork. Are we just going to die to Hell Rider now? Is that what's going to happen? Oh, that into Hell Rider is pretty bad. Come on, deck. Our deck is really good. If we draw lands for the rest of the game, we probably win. Hand. Oh, there you go. Well, there's that. But this 3 bodies in one kind of makes this awkward. I guess I just make this and kill the Biomac Courier to stop him from refueling his hand once he's shit out his cards. It'll flip. That's when some life killing it. We draw a land. We can Sovereign Council Flagship one of their things. The Black Splash is a bit dubious with that land. I guess it's still. Bad times. Bad times. Gained us 2 life and killed his thing. Okay, we can Consul's Flagship the Spear. Sky Sovereign and the World of Tomorrow. Or the World of 5 mana, but lightning bolts, fuck. Okay, it's not a Hell Rider, so we're okay. If we draw Thragtusk, we're in a fucking gorgeous position. Thrag Daddy would be Hot Fire, as the kids say. That is not a Thrag Daddy. That is the 6th land. So we're getting very close to just casting a Hornet Queen. We might be dead before that happens. There's a good chance we're dead before that happens. No Hell Rider one time, but he would have tapped. We should tap them out. What do they do, really? Ah, it's not looking good, kids. It's not looking good. Okay, a morph creature. That's that Ire Shaman, isn't it? With Menace and play the top card of your library. So we're taking 4. We need to draw a land for the Hornet Queen. Or we need to draw Thragtusk. There's a lot of good draws here. At least 11 good draws and 28 cards. We could just be dead to like a bolt. Oh man. He's thinking long and hard about this attack though, which is weird. Like, how hard can it be to turn things sideways and then shoot me in the face? So I don't think he's got the kill. Thragtusk would gain us 5, allow me to man the Sky Sovereign to block with or swing with. I guess Hornet Queen would be better because it gives more blockers and the ability to Consul's Flagship, but then we wouldn't gain the life, so we can get pinged to death. Maybe the deck has too much top end? Is that what's happened? What on earth is he? How is he not? Okay, he's won. Somehow didn't quite understand how to win there. Had to think it through long and hard. Oh well, I'll take the 2-1. I think our deck was really solid. I think we could have 3-0'd with it. We got some very, very unlucky draws there in the final game. Your deck seemed pretty sweet. It seems solid. I can see why 3-0. Just think our deck was actually relatively well positioned against it if we just drawn a little better. But there you go. Right. Thanks everyone for watching. If you've enjoyed the video, click the like button. Don't forget to subscribe and tell me down below how handsome I am, because it's the only way I can actually summon energy to live anymore. I live literally to serve you guys. I should have a little bit of gameplay from Modern coming up soon as well on the channel in the next couple of days. Maybe the day before this goes up, maybe the day after this goes up. I don't fucking know. I'll figure it out later. Thanks for watching. I've been PleasantKenobi. Ta-ta for now.